Yes guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Breaking Sub 20 series. This is episode 2. So what is the Breaking Sub 20 series if you don't know? Well, I am basically training to finally break the 20-minute mark on a 5K run. Something I've never been able to do. I've come close, but for one reason or another, I haven't actually been able to smash that 20-minute mark. So this might not be a huge achievement for you, but for me, this will be a PB, so I'm going for it. And I thought I would document a short series, hopefully short, we'll see how I get on, in terms of the training that I'm doing to achieve that. A load of the people that I speak with are joining the military or just training, getting into their running, whatever that is, are into the different programming, into the different sessions, etc. So I thought it would be a really useful thing to do, which is to document some of these sessions. So if you missed it, in episode 1, I did a 5 times 1K interval session. This is episode 2. I'm going to do 2 things. One, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my training and how we're getting there. I know many of you that follow me, that watch these videos, that interact with me on Instagram, ask about the different sessions because you're trying to get better at running, you've got fitness challenges of your own that you're trying to achieve, or you are preparing for the military as well. All of this stuff, all of this content is going to help you formulate your own running plan, or hopefully just be entertaining to watch me put myself in the hurt locker and try and achieve this goal. Also, I'm going to be heading down to the track and doing a session as well. So let's get into this actual run then. It has got pretty fresh out in London at the moment. The temperature is definitely plummeted. So what is this session? It is going to be an interval session with increasing distances, and I'm going to try and hold a similar pace for it. So it's going to be 6 intervals, and we're going to hit 400, 600, 800, 1K, 1200, and then the 6th is a 1600 meter run. All of it to be below a 4 minute per kilometer pace. So that is what we are going to go down and do now. I have eaten, it is the afternoon. I usually run in the mornings, but I had some work to do today. So I am going to head down to the track. Let's go. So aiming for around about 350 per kilometre, maybe a smidge quicker, we'll see how we're feeling. And it's going to be over different distances, so ascending pyramid intervals. So the first one is going to be 400 metres, the second one 600, third 800, the fourth is where we really start to get into it, which is a kilometre, fifth is 1200, and the 6th and final one is 1600 metres. I'll then run back home as a bit of a recovery, which will probably take about 10 to 15 minutes. So that is the aim of the session. Done. Good session. First few obviously faster than the last few, but sub 4 across the board. Last one coming in at I think 357, the one before about 355. So that was the 1600 and the 1200, which is good because as I'm fatiguing, I'm still keeping the pace. And then the first few were between like 340 and 350, so obviously a bit quicker. Yeah, it's been a big week of training, so time to go home. See you in a bit. Jog home. Okay, so I'm doing 3 runs a week. One of those is a easy run where I'm basically running for recovery more than anything, just so that I also don't hate every single session. Something I see the entire time is when people don't like running, one of the first questions I asked, instead of why, is tell me a little bit about the runs, you know, what type of runs are you doing? And more often than not, it's because people are doing sessions that they just hate. They're always feeling like they're not getting better. They're always feeling really in the hurt locker and just struggling with it. So I'm not surprised that they don't like running, because if you do a hard session, it's not that enjoyable until after it's done, right? Or at least for me. So I have an easy run in there. Yes, to build my aerobic capacity, so time on the feet, but also so that I just don't end up hating going out for a run. So that easy run session is really important for me. So I'll do one of them a week. Another run is more of a longer run. At the moment, it's no longer than an hour, so anywhere between 10 and 12K for myself, dependent on how fast I want to go, obviously. At the moment, I don't need to be running for any further than that. And that obviously is pace dependent. It could be a really easy pace, it could be something slightly faster, or a little mix in between. And then one session itself is a hard run, and this is primarily what makes a bit more interesting content, right? So last time out, as I said, I did those 5x1Ks. I've also done a park run and got a decent time there of 20 minutes and 54 seconds. Which I think I'm a bit quicker than that. The start was really chaotic. There was almost 500 people there. So it was a bit crazy, and I started towards the middle of the pack, where I probably should have started closer to the front so I didn't have to weave in and out and try and overtake people. But, you know, it's not going to be 54 seconds quicker. It's going to be maybe 20 seconds quicker. I felt like I've got a little bit more in the tank as well, but there's still a lot of work that needs to go in for me to achieve a sub 20 minute 5K. So that's kind of some of the stuff I've been doing over the past few weeks. Now, I just wanted to take this time to say that if you are watching this and you are interested in joining the military and you just don't know where to start, then please do reach out, whether it's in the comments, whether it's over on my Instagram page. You can go there, you can click apply now, and I can reach out to you as well, and we can have a chat about potential training programs that might be beneficial for you. It's also really good if you are trying to be an officer. A lot of the people that I work with are aiming for that specifically. They're trying to go to Sandhurst or down to Lympstone as a military officer, and they need a bit of help, not just on their fitness, but maybe some other aspects of the application process as well that I might be able to help with. So shameless plug, but if you are out there considering joining the military and you kind of don't know where to start and you're looking for a program or a bit of guidance, then feel free to reach out. We can have a chat and see if there's an option that's good for you.